What is the difference between a professional and a clinical mentor?
Well, I can take over the clinical portion of it. Here at Upstream, we have a position called the Regional Clinical Excellence Coordinator, and that's throughout the country. I am one of them, and I serve as the clinical mentor for the new graduates in my region. I am basically just a resource for any questions clinically that these new grads may have. For example, I have a new graduate in my clinic right now, and whenever she has questions or needs help with something, a certain manual technique, I can just walk across the clinic and be there for her. But for the other ones, what my role is that I am there for any random case studies or questions that they may have about a patient who's plateaued, and with just a quick reply, even a phone call. I feel like we can break a lot of ground that way, even though we may be in different areas of the city or even in different areas of the country.
So professional mentorship is a little bit more nuanced with that transition of going from a student to a full-time therapist. That's where your professional mentor will come in, really just help you develop, figure out where you're the weakest or where you'd like to grow, and really push you and encourage you to grow in a more professional setting, which really applies to not just therapy, but just a professional setting in general. This could be your clinic director, it could be your regional director, or it can also be somebody completely separate who's not in your region and not in your clinic. That just gives you that many more touch points of, if you are having an issue, you have now 1 to 2 to 3 resources to go to. It's a little different than our clinical reasoning model of, have you tried X, Y, and Z of treatment? This goes back to just basic professional development.